First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
They're dealing with a second and long. On the option. The pitch. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And the Wolverines will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. Got some room to run. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Flips it out on the screen. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cleescorn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Lets it fly deep downfield. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Punting on first down, but why, though? Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Morgan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third down, going up top. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Pulls it in. It's McCulley. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really good.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
What a play call, 4th and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Underwood. It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Now on first down from the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. Lost a throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. A strike downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we've got to get the first down, or we've got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Klein. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
So the most crucial decision right now for the offensive coordinator, right? It's a fourth down that you've got to come up with. You're not in field goal range. You need this completion. Where is your best one-on-one matchup on the field right here?
And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Wolverines will have it first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Quarterback looks for a little space. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still...
Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. So here comes our first play of overtime. He'll start this drive firing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Haynes. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. To the air, it's Underwood. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. Unloads it left. Makes a grab past the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Boy, everything was hanging in the balance on that 4th down, and they're able to get the first.
Wow, with the game on the line, somebody has just got to step up and make a play, and that guy did right there.
Touchdown, Wolverines! They strike first here in overtime.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
3rd and goal, and they have to get it in the end zone here to have a chance. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Tigers. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball 2nd, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball 2nd.
They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. From the gun, looking for a man. He got it! The aggressive call pays off and wins the game in overtime.
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivers.
Man, all this time, all the energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play. Offense versus defense for a 2-point conversion, and the offense comes through with the win.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.